Oh, you just edit it.
Oh yeah.
Excuse me.
The magic of editing. See how Chris burps? You can cut.
I gave him my burp edit.
Yeah. You can insert a burp at any point. Like Chris will burp throughout the show. So I can, at the start of a burp, I can take that. I can cut a story off halfway with a burp and go, gee, yeah, he just like burps and goes, sorry, yeah, what are you drinking? But that's a clean cut.
Who knew such magic came out of me?
If his cat starts screaming, that's another clean cut.
Wow.
Yeah, I've learned to just work with what he gives me rather than fight against it.
They call me Clean Cut Sorrentino. They do not.
Well, it's like in editing, when you edit like dialogue, you want like there's certain like consonants, like hard sounds, like a hard K is like always good to cut on. But trying to cut on a vowel or something's hard because like the inflection changes. So if you have like a burp or something, yeah, you can totally change the topic of conversation real easy in the cut.
Is this going to be part of the show?
I don't know. We never know.
You are listening to the Super Live Adventure Podcast. I am Chris Sorrentino.
I'm John Saluga, and with us tonight is Jay Miller.
He did it!
Jay, I don't know how many times you've been on.
Not enough.
Not enough. I would agree
Never
with that.
enough.
Tim Duffy's our next guest, by the way. Even less. You want to talk about not enough? Tim was supposed to be our guest St. Patty's Day, and we had to cancel. Things always go wrong with Tim, but we had you on. God, the original show at the Cup. We had you. You called
Bungus
in on like the Thanksgiving one. You did Bungus Den. You were on the 200th episode. You were on the 99th, which was live at the Ferry. Yeah, you're like all over this. It's spread out over the years, but
I think you and Tim came on together on the 99th.
Oh, and you sat in. You and Tim replaced me and Chris and co-hosted with Brian McGuckin for an episode. The only episode Chris and I didn't do. The only one.
I know. And I mean, top 5 worst things I've ever been involved with.
Top 5 worst podcast episodes that we ever put out.
We talked about this, didn't we?
Yeah. We don't have to. We did. People should go back and just and look for Jay's episodes. They're all fun, man. You pop up. There's times where you're like the featured guest, and there's also times where you came in for like usually milestone episodes. Yeah.
I've said it before when you've been on. I'll say it again. I think this show played a big part in mending a lot of fences between you two gentlemen.
Yeah, absolutely. That first live one was good for us. I wasn't going to get into it. Jay got into it quick, and I'm glad we did.
I want to go through the history. Now, that first episode we did, it was the complete opposite of mending a fence.
No, but the show wound up leading.
Chainsaw to that fence.
Yeah.
I think it was good. I just think it was good for us in the end.
It was good.
Hey, you're here.
I need to get on a lot more of other people's podcasts so people could start being friends with me.
Also, we're never gonna get rid of each other. I realize, we're just gonna keep getting brought back together. I think.
Yeah.
Jay and I are working together now.
Elliptical, right?
Yeah.
It's possible. I mean, that would be great.
That would be great. I'd be very happy to do that.
I'll drink to that. I just opened the registrar.
Yeah.
We're gonna come back to that, John. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna make a beverage and then I waited for you guys, and then I remembered the last time that I was on your show at Chris's house. Man, that might have been like 2 years ago. Oh, is that to talk about America's Got Talent? I think that was. Wow, that was a while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But do you guys remember that I brought you beverages?
No.
I don't.
Okay, I might not have. But didn't you have?
You brought. Okay, you gave me. You gave us a calendar. You gave us an old calendar that was really cool.
Yeah, you gave me the old Star Wars calendar. I have it actually right up here. I have it up here.
I need to keep a list of everything I'm talking about.
I think we did probably have nutcrackers though, because I used to get them all the time from work.
That's
Nutcrackers,
Maybe you gave-
coquito.
Maybe you offered me a nutcracker, but
I think you might have
think I
had your
probably did.
first nutcracker on that show.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you had your first time your nuts got cracked was on this show.
I actually have. I have all the ingredients for a nutcracker.
Nice.
Well, I'm gonna make one
Wait,
now.
you held
Can
up a bottle of
Yeah.
Hawaiian Punch. Is that part of it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I
put it in
listen.
here.
Just because I drink this stuff doesn't mean I know how to make it. Chris gets
yeah,
that.
I just buy it from a guy who makes it
I read a recipe.
in a garbage can.
How is it not? I can't. How is it not like pink or like bright? You have like a red thing of Hawaiian. I don't know if you got the right stuff, man.
No,
this-
I've seen red
this is
ones.
Hawaiian Punch.
Okay.
What
How
do you say?
about a nice Hawaiian? I miss those commercials. They would never market anything for kids anymore. It was just like
No.
a fruit punch where the commercial was just a guy punching somebody in the face.
No, that he's got to be gone. He's got to be canceled. The Hawaiian Punch guy's got
The Hawaiian Punch guy. Is he on the bottle? That guy?
We have
He
to
always
write
looked like he
down
was wearing a
everything.
rubber glove on his head or something to me. Like, what was up with that guy? Right?
He was played by Howie Mandel.
He doesn't wear the glove anymore. He's got a shaved head now, and you can't go
No,
anywhere
that's not
near
a
him.
glove. That's his hair.
It looks like a glove. I think.
Oh, they changed him. Look, he looks like
he
a
looks-
rugrat. They
Somebody-
changed him.
Somebody posted that recently, where they're like, I was today's years old when I found out the Hawaiian Punch surfer wasn't wearing a hat, and you're like, oh fuck, he's not wearing a hat.
That's his
No,
hair, huh?
I
But that's not the Hawaiian Punch guy that we knew. That's like that's his
No,
grandson.
Wait,
Yeah.
time out. Also, it looks like he has a little hair. So the thing might be that the day when you realize that the Hawaiian guy is wearing a hat. It's one of those.
It's one of the.
I'm no longer 100% on which one it was.
It's a real 50-50 chance.
It is a 50. Okay, speaking of 50-50, do you know what ingredients go in here?
No,
I
nuts
don't.
and cracking. That's all I know. Nuts and crack. That's
Are you gonna make one right now?
I'm gonna make one right now.
Yeah. All right. What do we got? What do we got? Hawaiian
What's the
Punch.
ingredient? Hawaiian Punch.
Okay.
Hawaiian Punch. What do we got? What's that? Was that
Oh,
just straight rum?
Vodka. Yeah.
Oh, it's vodka?
I'm gonna put a shot of vodka in there.
Okay. Have you done this before?
No. Yes.
For breakfast.
I'm gonna have Hawaiian Punch in the house. I recently was like, I'm gonna make myself a nutcracker. And then I went on Jiggy's comedy Zoom show
Yeah.
and wore a sexy priest outfit with
Oh, nice.
the Goonies mask, sloth mask.
Oh yeah, I love that slot.
Yeah. I
Took
love
a
that.
shower, and that's what I did on his podcast. And then after me was that other like comedian Eric D'Alessandro. Is that his name?
Sure.
Isn't he the Staten Island comedian?
I don't know. I don't know.
I left
Where's
Staten
that
Island,
Eric?
Jay. I don't know
Comedian?
anything anymore, man. I don't know what the
Yeah.
Staten Island comedy scene is like right now, but I'm not going anywhere near it.
There you go. There's the rum. I knew that had to be rum in
There
there.
you go.
But this is 151. This is what really puts the nuts.
Yeah.
Wow.
Correct.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm doing it like this.
151 is
Yeah,
that's
you're pouring it into the Hawaiian Punch bottle. Okay.
Yeah. 151. That's the real deal, man. That
Yeah.
shit's like flammable. That's like
So
it's
that's it?
Oh.
Oh, that is perfect.
Hey,
Yeah.
all right.
That was
I'll
the
ring a bell for you.
perfect amount of parts that I put in there.
Look at you.
Oh
Wow.
man, I would have done the same if I knew.
I love
I love
being shaved
That's a good shot.
on a shot glass.
Well, fun thing about when you would go to live shows with the Jokers is that everyone would give them gifts. So the entire
Yeah.
backstage is filled with gifts. But, you know, there are guys who are like playing every night, you know, for months. Everyone's giving them gifts. They don't need this
Yeah.
stuff. And
It's
like,
a ton of shit.
and for me, they'd always be like, yeah, take whatever you want.
Oh yeah.
Excuse
Oh
me.
my God, I can't believe I'm drinking a fucking.
I love a homemade nutcracker.
I can't believe you're
never-
drinking Hawaiian Punch.
My face.
Out of everything you put in there, that's the one ingredient I wouldn't put in my body at this point.
My body is like, just I feel like my face just threw up.
Are you getting heartburn? I would get heartburn from that drink.
That 151.
Yeah.
150 and Hawaiian like fruit punch in there. Hawaiian Punch, it gives you that burn. It gives you that like quarter drink burn in your throat, doesn't it?
That guy literally tells you he's gonna punch you. Why would you drink it? What's wrong with you?
I don't think I've had Hawaiian Punch since the 80s. And I'm serious. I don't think I've had it at all.
No? Oh, I've had Hawaiian Punch more recently, but probably not in the last, 3 years.
The commercials worked on me. That's the only reason we ever had. I never loved it. I was a high C kid.
Was it like spicy? It's like a spicy fruit punch.
Yeah.
It's a spicy fruit punch.
Yeah, it's got a burn. It burns you a little.
Well, here. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. What are you drinking, John?
Just straight Tito's again.
Straight Tito, John.
You know what? They always put this little like paper kind of thing around the neck. You know, award winning, this and that and everything. When did this start? It just says vodka for dog people.
Huh.
But here's what I don't like. They put a dog and a cat silhouette on there, and then it's vodkafordogpeople.com supporting pet prosperity and rescue. So they're behind animal rescue, and I guess they included the cat. But I don't want to see that.
About the cat.
I don't want to see. I don't want the cat. I'm a dog person. I'm not a cat person. I'm fine with all that, except they threw the cat in there to like apologize for it.
Well, wait, they want vodka for dog people.
For dog people.
No, it's for the people. It's not about the animals.
But they do show a cat on
Yeah,
there,
I'm a
though.
dog person, and that's fine. But like, why is there's a cat on it too?
It should be vodka for pet people.
Wait, where's the cat?
Look on the label.
There's like a dog.
The little one.
There's a dog there, and then there's a cat. It's a little cat.
Is it or is it like no?
No, that's a kitten. Look
It's
at
like
the
a
ears.
terrier.
That's a cat,
No
man.
way, that's a cat.
Well, okay, maybe it's a terrier. It's a bad silhouette for a dog.
All right.
If I saw a shadow, I'd be wary. I'd go the other way. I wouldn't take my chances, man. I think it's a fucking cat. You're not tricking me. That's not a terrier, and I don't want a terrier anyway.
I don't want either of them. Hanukkah, take one.
Hanukkah candles, take one.
Hanukkah candles, here we go. Do you like candles?
Do you like Hanukkah?
Do you light those candles on Hanukkah? Of course you do.
Of course you do. Everybody does on Hanukkah.
Why not make them north-south candles
Why not?
for Hanukkah?
What do your Hanukkah candles smell like? When
Oh,
you put the
man.
candles in the menorah. Hanukkah candles.
It's a personal question, John. I don't know if I'm ready to reveal what my candles smell like. My menorah candles.
Well,
But
Well,
I think everyone should step it up a game. I don't think you're right. There's nothing wrong. You could use any kind of candle, right? There's no special kind of candle.
no.
You could
There-
use any kind of candle. in
You
your
go
menorah.
crazy, man. 8 crazy nights.
8 crazy
8
nights.
crazy nights,
right?
man. Go nuts. Any kind of candle.
Well, I suggest the North-South collection.
Me too.
They have a lot of good candles. We're not even going to get into the winter holiday ones. They have regular ones. They have Citrus Daydream, which is
Ooh.
grapefruit with mangosteen.
In your dreams.
How did you know? What's a mangosteen?
A mango. Are you saying
Mangos
ste-
MANGOSTEEN.
Oh, mangosteen. I don't know. I thought you were
Mangosteen.
saying mango steam, and I was like, ooh,
Mango steam.
mango
Ooh.
steam.
Oh, I'd love some mango
I
steam.
can get into mango steam. Yeah, you want to get my van? It's full of mango steam.
It's mango steam.
Yeah,
It's just it's nudie pics of Chris Kattan. No thanks.
No.
Eat an apple like a monkey.
But you know what, man? You never know when you're going to find the real van that Chris Kattan is working out of these days.
Oh, the Chris Kattan van?
You never know when you're going to find the Chris Kattan, they call it. A lot of people go around looking for it.
It's like Brigadoon.
Yeah.
Shows up magically at a certain time and place.
Yeah.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Well, if you like candles, north-south candles, let me tell you. They got a candle that smells like Chris Kattan. At his best.
The Chris Kattan?
Yeah. They got one that smells like a monkey guy eating an apple real fast.
Yeah.
And I gotta tell you something. It looks gross, but if you close your eyes, it smells like fresh applesauce, man. Someone's making applesauce. They're getting real messy with it.
Sloppy applesauce.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want that in a candle?
Ooh, just the way Grandma made it.
Just the way Grandma gnawed it.
You have a sloppy grandma. You miss your sloppy grandma, sloppy applesauce. Oh, just the smell? Well, you're in luck, mister.
Bibbidi bob on over here. Let me show you my candle collection. Get a good sniff of my candle collection.
Don't smell them all at once.
Don't smell that long, thick one.
I wonder. Here's a question for Pete King.
Yeah.
How do you like cleanse,
Candle King of Chicago?
How do you cleanse the palate of your nose? If you're like testing different scents, I think you'd want to kind of wipe the slate clean. What do you do for that?
I think a fart would be the best thing. Like something offensive to your senses. Right? What else would be a good palate?
Does he have one on the ready? I mean, he's working hard in the lab. Candle after candle.
Fart after fart. I don't know.
You know, we got a guy. We got a fart guy. He could be.
We do have a fart guy.
You'll cleanse your palate, Pete.
Pete, you need a palate cleansed? Pete, you need this done?
Pete King, the Candle King of Chicago.
So
Hanukkah.
Oh,
Hanukkah. Come light the menorah. Right?
That's
Hanukkah,
song?
oh Hanukkah, come light the menorah.
Yeah, if you say so. Yeah, it's cool. I don't know the song.
Stick around, we'll take some more, we'll try not to bore ya. You know that? Yeah, no, that's not how it went. I don't remember the rest.
That's how it goes to me. I don't know any better.
I don't.
I'm like a 4-year-old.
It was not a good. It wasn't a catchy song.
No,
not that one. It's no dreidel.
No, I know dreidel.
Yeah, man, that's a hit.
That's a hit.
That's a hit.
That's a bona fide hit. Well, so we were thinking if you do want to use north-south candles in your menorah this year for Hanukkah, wouldn't you like some Hanukkah scents?
Yes.
Right? So
I would.
We were kind of thinking of pitching some to north-south.
Well, I think because each candle should be a different one. So every night, is a different kind of Hanukkah themed scent.
8 nights, 8 scents, 8 different candles.
Yeah.
That's money right there, Pete.
It's money in the bank, Pete. Next Hanukkah.
It's money in the old scent bank.
Pete.
You just have a candle that's Pete.
Pete.
We get to smell Pete.
Mm.
Pete's feet. Pete's meat.
Pete's heat.
Sweet Pete heat. There ain't no defeat in this Pete.
Well, if you want a different scent for every night of Hanukkah.
Oh yeah, so
We
came up with some that we'd like to pitch to North South right now. If you'd let us.
What do
You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
Well,
we came up with 4 each.
I mean, serious ones, man. I would say latkes. I think it gets to smell like potatoes and onions, kind of like, oh man, that's a good smell.
Frying up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking of something along those lines. Kugel. You have kugel?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's got that like cinnamon and sweet smell. It's almost like a custardy type of dish.
Yeah.
It smells good coming out of the oven.
I got pickles. Never seen a pickle candle. I don't know what would happen. I feel like
pickle
I
candle.
feel like I'd like it. I think I'd probably go outside after a while, but at first I'd be like, "Hey man, pickles." And I'd be like, "Wow." But it's Hanukkah.
I like the idea of a pickle candle for Hanukkah.
Yeah, it should look like a pickle.
Oh, it totally has to look like a pickle. It's got to be bent and lumpy.
You want your grandma to be like, "Who stuck a pickle in the menorah?"
Who's been jerking with the gherkin?
No, ma. It's a North-South candle.
Which one of you made a blunder with the pickled cucumber? Not me, Grandma. It's candle.
It's a candle. We're a real pickle now. Yeah, the only candle company with pickle candles.
That's a good pickle candle.
Pickled candle. A candled pickle.
Yeah. Candled pickle? Pickled candle.
What do you like more?
I think I like pickled candle better.
Pickled candle.
And you sell it in a jar.
And a candled cucumber. Those are your options. And you're not allowed to smell them till you buy them, folks.
No, you can't open it up.
No. These other candle companies, they let you smell them? No. They don't give it away at North South.
No, there's an alarm that goes off on the jar. It goes beep, beep, beep in the store.
Yeah.
Everybody looks at you.
They'll break your nose.
Oh, it's got one of those paint bombs that explodes with the force of a grenade. It'll rip your fucking face off faster than Michael Jackson's chimp.
You'll never smell again.
Never.
No. You pay for a North-South candle. No freebies.
You try celebrating Hanukkah now. You don't have a face. So just,
be careful out there.
With your North-South candles. Be careful with them. I got for the next one, comedians in cars getting coffee.
I like that. That's
it smells
really
like Scotch, motor oil, and coffee. That's a pretty good candle.
I have I have matzah. And that one doesn't smell like anything.
Well, I guess matzo ball soup.
No. This one's just an unscented candle called matzah. Because sometimes you just need a break, man. It's been a lot going on. The house smells like a lot right now.
You know what? That's your palate cleanser.
Matzah.
You need it.
Yeah. A matzah.
You need it. You need
matzah candle.
You need like a tasteless, odorless, just crispy thing.
That's it.
I have mine's more of a visual gag than a scent. It's Indiana Jones bad guy. What you just melt his head, this Nazi fuck. What's better on Hanukkah than this piece of crap melting?
Yeah. That's
It comes with time lapse and everything.
Well, have you seen they make a candle of that guy?
No.
Yes.
Oh,
It might
really?
be like an Etsy thing, or I don't know if it's an official thing. I don't know, but I've seen there's a candle of that guy that melts down.
I'm sure North South could do it way better.
I'm sure they could.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put real bones in it.
Oh yeah.
Real.
And they're not like
not dog
like
bones.
Primate bones. No, dog bones, cat bones, nothing like that.
These are
It's like
genuine
real
Nazi bones from the past.
Yeah. Yeah. Little tiny Nazis.
What they do is they go to they dig up a Nazi, they break up his bones, and they put them in the candle.
Yeah. They piss on his bones first, though.
You can be a part of the celebration this Hanukkah season with North-South candles.
Yep.
I think the last candle is definitely like, I don't know if it should be like a smoked fish or like a pickled herring, but we already have a pickle candle.
I think a smoked fish.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a smoky candle.
Like a smoked trout.
Yeah.
And on the label, there's like a bear pulling a trout out of the water, but the bear's Jewish, and it's shaped. It fits in a menorah.
It could be the bear Jew from Inglourious Bastards.
There you go.
It could be that guy
catching a fish.
Catching a fish.
There you go.
With a bat. Like hitting a fish with a bat. I like it.
Well, are those all the candles?
I got one more.
Ooh.
Converted wife. It just smells like Christmas. It's like some Christmas candle.
Which you can get at North-South Candles.
South Candles.
They absolutely have that.
Etsy.com/shop/North-South Candles Co. CO. Use the promo code PODSLAP for 20% off. There's also free shipping on orders over $50 and free local pickup if you are on Staten Island.
20% off is a lot, man. It's a really good deal.
It really is.
The candles are great. I bought a bunch. You've bought from them multiple times, right?
Meshuggah if you don't want these candles.
North-South Candles. Don't be Meshuggah.
Don't be Meshuggah, all right? North-South Candles.
Come on, it's Hanukkah.
Come on. It's a festival of lights. All of our friends celebrating Hanukkah, we wish you a good Yontif. And we love you from the bottom of our hearts, all you guys and gals out there.
That's right.
Celebrating this beautiful holiday. Thank you. North-South Candles!
Did you guys tell the whole Barry's versus Barry's story on Bay Street?
There's two Barry's on Bay Street?
Oh, there was a Barry's Pizzeria.
I know Barry's Pizzeria.
And then they got into a family fight, and one of the guys left and started up his own pizza across the street called Barry's Pizzeria.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Oh, yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know the story of the family feud, but the fact that they opened up a Barry's across from Barry's is fantastic.
Insane.
That's
Recently, I hung out with friends and we ordered from both Barry's.
Okay.
And we did a blind taste test to it.
That's a great idea.
We all went outside inside and someone prepared them all.
And you had to figure out which one was Barry's.
Then when we were done, we made our vote of which one we liked better. It was Barry's.
Yeah, I figured.
And then we called them up to tell them the results, even though they weren't a part of this taste test. And the first Barry's doesn't answer. The second Barry's, they go, "Hello, we're closed."
Really?
I go, "We just want to let you know that we had a taste test, that we bought a pizza from Barry's and then we bought a pizza from Barry's and we taste tested it." He was like, "Yeah, let me guess, we won." I go, "No, actually, you lost." I go, "But the other Barry's didn't answer and I felt like I had to tell someone." So
you'd be like, "This Barry's has better pizza, but this one, they answer the phone if you
They answer the phone and tell you that they're closed at least.
But then they said that they'll make it up to us. They go, "Next time, tell us, we'll send a free pizza." And I was like, "Okay."
Hey,
great.
all right.
And hung up and was like, "Wait, he doesn't know who I am. I didn't get a coupon or a number."
Hello, this is the taste test guy.
I was the guy who called you and told you that your pizza lost. I'm here to get my free pizza.
You could probably order food a lot from places and just go, "Hey, last time they forgot my my zucchini sticks, and they told me just to mention it."
Okay. What do you want?
Yeah,
I'm sure you could.
Idea.
Like, okay, so you'll accept it. Yeah. What do you want? Okay.
So another red stripe.
Oh, and I just poured myself some more Tito's, certified gluten-free.
How you doing with that nutcracker?
I keep telling myself not to have it hit me much harder than expected.
It's 151. That shit is
no, like 10:30. Okay, what do you guys want to? Let's get into the good stuff.
I asked members of the Li'l Chub Club.
Oh, Gail says hi. Human Gail told us to tell you hi.
Queen Mom, Human Gail. By the way, Jay, I told you we had elections recently in the Li'l Chub Club. She's one of the officers now.
Oh,
she ran and she won, and I'm so happy because she's been with us from the beginning. It's cool to have somebody over in the UK, and she posted some questions.
Have you ever seen, before anything, have you ever seen Gail's family? Have you ever seen her husband and her kid?
Yeah.
And her dog.
And her dog.
Her dog's a member of the Li'l Chub Club.
Yeah,
Woody's in the club too.
Slap mascot.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, her husband's a bit of a hunk.
Mm-hmm.
He really, you know what? I'm glad you said that because he is. Chris, right?
He's a good-looking family.
Chris is a good-looking guy.
And she said, like, "Are you?" She's like, "You're surprised that someone like me could get." I'm like, "It has nothing to do with you."
No,
seeing a hunk in general.
Yeah.
You're always like taken aback, you know?
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
Because I feel like for us, there's not a lot of hunks for us.
There's not enough hunks to go around.
But there are a few guys, like men, who will stop you in your tracks where you're like, "Whoa."
Yeah,
okay.
that's a good looking dude.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You should always appreciate a good looking dude. Like it's just like anything else, man. It's natural. It's a good thing.
Yeah, I think so.
Hit it.
All right. So this one comes from Jerry. We call him the fart guy on the show.
Jerry!
With the whole coronavirus issue, how has it impacted comedy? Do you think comedy is much harder now than before the virus? And Gail answered this question.
Oh, good. Because I didn't want to talk about that.
She said most of Jay's work is on Periscope, so won't have affected it at all.
That was very funny.
And then Gail asked if you know any of the jokers personally.
Yeah, that's not a real question.
I love Gail. Gail also asked what you gave me as a wedding gift. Gail's on a roll with this one, man.
Yeah.
Really?
What?
Yeah. Some deep cut. That's rough, man.
Wow. Gail.
If you challenged Chris to a drinking contest, how long would it take you to lose? Also from Gail. Not long at all.
You know, he's beating me tonight. This guy's drinking a bunch of 151. I'm sipping fucking Red Stripes.
No, but I'm not going to survive.
You want another one from the fart guy?
feel like I haven't done comedy, I think 2 years. I'm coming up on like my 2-year anniversary of I did a show, and it broke my spirits so hard that I just stopped performing.
Well, okay. First of all, I wouldn't like doing comedy. I guess I'm not just thinking live performance. I would say that you're always doing comedy in some form. What happened? What broke your spirit? Do you want to get into that?
No, I don't care. I did a happiness show, which was a monthly show I was doing.
Yeah.
And I was doing one for my show landed on Hanukkah. And so I was like, let's do like a Hanukkah themed show. And Hanukkah's 8 nights. So I was like, we'll make a wheel with and we have to do 8 things at 8 minutes each. So we do something for 8 minutes, we spin it again. So some things were like improv, musical, to a bunch of other random things. And one, rather than it being about Hanukkah, it was like, I don't know anything about Hanukkah. I'm not Jewish. I've never been to a Hanukkah party. Like a kid's mom brought potato latkes to school in 5th grade.
There you go. You got that.
Yeah,
and the Adam Sandler song, and that's all. That's like all you know. Yeah.
What a Radkaroo. So the thing was a lot of kind of Jewishy things, which were like, do a stand-up set like Jerry Seinfeld. That's like a Hanukkah-based thing, like an idiot's version of what Hanukkah is. Basically.
Right. Yeah, I love that. We did a Rosh Hashanah show. That was our Rosh Hashanah show.
Yeah, Rosh Hashanah.
So I get it. We brought my brother's girlfriend at the time on stage, tied her up in rope, and we were about to douse her in gasoline and light her on fire when somebody stood up and said, "Excuse me, gentlemen, but you're not Jewish."
Yeah.
That's very funny.
It's one of my favorite things we ever. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good times.
So was the Hanukkah show broke you?
Oh, right. So Casey was on it. Lisa was on it because Lisa's Jewish. Casey looks Jewish. My karaoke partner, which
there we go.
Cat right there.
There's Muffin.
I told you she's got
There's
good
Muffin.
I think karaoke partner is like more gay than like my husband. Right? Karaoke partner. Oh my God. My karaoke partner. Oh, I didn't know. That's a K. LGBTQK. Plus, K for karaoke.
I mean, I am happy to throw the K in there. Yeah.
Why not?
Well, so the show starts, and he, one of the guy who is in the show, he was late, so maybe he missed kind of my monologue or kind of what like the show was kind of about, and he just jumped in, and I'm joking about Hanukkah, and he's like telling me about it, where he wanted to light all the candles, and I was like, no, we're lighting one candle each time we spin the wheel. And he's like, that's not how this works. And I was like, no, but that's the way I want to do it. And he's like, do you want to learn about Hanukkah or you don't want to learn about it? And I was like, now you put me on the spot because I don't, but it's like, so I can't say no, I don't, because then the show is over.
Yeah, just comedically, I don't.
But if I say yes, then he's going to light all the things. Whatever. So the next thing comes up, we spin the wheel again. The next thing comes up, and it was called, it might have been called like Find the Jew. And it was like, find out who is Jewish in the audience just by talking to them.
And then pin a gold star on that person? What was the next step? Wait.
Did you check under the floor? Did you check the attic?
Well, this is kind of actually what happened, because he stopped the show and said, hey, it's jokes like these that are kind of making the problem that we're in now. Like these, you're making jokes like you're acting like this is World War II Nazi Germany. We're like, find the pigs. And I was like, oh. And it was the moment that broke me, because I was like, oh, I'm getting like called out for being anti-Semitic in the middle of my show.
Oh, but that.
And I'm like, and then I'm like, no, you're right. And then I swear I like blacked out. I don't know how I finished the rest of the show, because I was like, and there were things that I feel like were on the wheel, which now would have come off much worse. And so every time I spun the wheel, it was like in fear. I was like, oh my God, what is going to come up next?
Yeah. But that's a guy. I'm sorry, man. That's a guy not getting the bit. I always come back to like, what's the intention? Like, what's happening? I've been in similar situations with like touchy subjects and stuff, and it's like, it's hard to talk people through why you're doing it. Once their mind is set on stopping anything from happening related to that, that's a tough audience member. But
yeah. I honestly, like, if you couldn't pull that off sometimes, then like, where do you get a guy like Mel Brooks and so, you know what I mean? Like where does he fit in at that point? You know what I mean? If you can't do stuff like that anymore.
I hear what you're saying. That's true, but at the same time, like, good luck making Blazing Saddles now.
Oh, you can't. You can't. But like, then that's, if you can't make certain jokes, like, you're discrediting people like that, and it's like, well, I don't know about that.
Well, the weird thing about it is I didn't feel like I was being edgy or pushing a boundary. It was super tame and kind of, if anything, it's hacky, if anything. And like anyone who was at that show, I was like, was that offensive? Because I'm always open to people being like, yeah, you're way off on this.
Yeah, it's tricky.
I've definitely been way off before.
I mean, I will say that the Jewish people could use more representation in comedy.
Is that really... when you ring the bell?
Comedy has not been kind to the Jewish
I'll jump ahead, and for some reason that fucked me up so bad.
I get it.
I stopped doing everything, and I haven't done anything, and I can't believe it's been 2 years.
Oh man!
But that 2 years includes 2020, obviously.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean, I did shower as a priest, so I don't know if that's performing.
Yeah, but that's, hey man, you're making fun of another religion. You know what I mean? Like, at least you're sticking to your roots.
Oh man!
Well, that's why I came on the show tonight, to talk about Islam. I have a few thoughts about it.
What makes the sexy priest costume sexy? What is it? Because you said that, and right away I was just like, I'm not actually, I don't really know what that is.
Yeah, is there like a wad of hundreds sticking out of the pocket?
Well, it's mostly sheer.
Oh, okay.
Except with a cross above the wiener. I can show you guys.
Oh, yeah. I want to see it. Oh, hey. We just want to say thank you, huge thank you to Emily Lucia.
Emily Lucia, the newest member of the Li'l Chub Club. Woo! Thank you, Emily, for joining. Thanks for supporting us. Emily sent she actually posted something on Patreon that was really, really sweet. She said, "Hey everyone, big fan of the show. I listen frequently while I paint houses. I'm a self-employed interior painter. I frequently have to hold back my laugh so I don't destroy people's walls. Hard to paint a straight line while listening to these nerdy, dirty dads. Fit it where you should it."
Thank you, Emily. Emily the Roller.
Emily, right? This one's for you.
That's your nickname, the Roller.
The Roller.
You roll it on, you get the job done.
Ooh, I like that.
The roller.
Rolling.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the Li'l Chub Club. Listeners, if you don't know what that's all about, go to patreon.com/superliveadventure, or if you go to superliveadventure.com, look for the Li'l Chub Club link on the right-hand side of the page.
It's a button. It's a fun symbol. You're going to see it. You'll be like, what is that?
What does it mean?
Is it a pizza? Is it a butthole?
Is it all of the above?
Is it pizzeria?
Emily, thank you. Means a lot.
Thank you.
Oh, I did quarantine. I was working out. I was eating well. And I was going up on my roof, getting sunned every day. And I've never sunned before. I've never been a tan. I've never been a DJ tanner.
Yeah.
I've always been super pale. But all of a sudden, I'm like defined. I'm brown. I'm like, I would, on my periscopes, I'd go on my periscope like, oops, I forgot to put my shirt on. Let me go get something. And everyone, all the girls there were like, oh my God. It was like, Trap City. It was so hot. But yeah, I would be like streaming, and I'd be like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I just came out of the shower. I didn't see you guys there." But no,
but is it torture being like at your peak, being like hot, and you like it's COVID, you can't. It's not like it used to. You can't like get out there.
Here's the thing, and I mean, I'm assuming when you mean get out there, you mean like with women.
Right? Yeah, it's not as easy as it was.
I'll be honest, I don't think COVID has changed my dating life at all.
Okay. All right, that's good to know.
It's pretty much like I'd be going for it just as much if there wasn't a pandemic right now. What am I going for, Chris?
Glad you're not shaking up. I was just saying, like, if you just happen to, like, you're like, oh my God, I look amazing right now. I could just slay right now, but I can't because of COVID.
No, I don't know if I don't think I've said what you just said with the confidence that you just said it. Because there is, like, I look so good right now, but
oh, my penis is a sword. I can slay.
I'm aware that I peak at like a 6.5. So even me at my best, like while I feel like I've reached my peak of like a 6, it's still a 6.
6.5. No, but tan and lean, you might be pushing a 7.
It might have been a 7. And then people, and I thought I looked good. And then people were like, I'm into that dad bod. And I'm like, this.
That's a whole, I can't wrap my head around that. Yeah.
Listen, you don't turn your back on a 7. You were there. You peaked. You got to it.
Do you know every girl that I've ever been with at one point has said to me, I'm not into like guys who are like handsome. And I'm always like, oh, cool. They're like, no, that's not what I meant. And I'm like, no, I know what you meant.
Yeah.
Like guys who are hot. Yeah. It's not like who you're into. It's really exactly how you said it. No, it's just, you're funny. Yeah, I know.
I had, girls would comment on how I smelled in like weird ways. And I had one girl tell me that I smelled like her grandpa after he shaves. But that she liked it.
His weird. Balls.
And I had another girl tell me that I smelled like Fruit Loops, which I didn't like.
Those are two. I mean, one embodies cleanliness, and you come from a family of people who care about hygiene. Like, there's a lot that goes with that.
Sure, but it's grandpa. Like, it's not like you smell like a guy after he shaves. You smell like grandpa after he shaves. It's just
you feel like love because grandpa in a house with his niece. It's generations. That means the grandfather and the kid have a relationship. No offense. The whole family tree of love, and the little daughter is watching her grandpa groom himself
while she's eating Fruit Loops.
It's just a lovely scent. It's a scent.
Maybe your grandfather stuck his dick in a box of cereal.
Well, that's if you walk the path between these two people, the girl is like, Fruit Loops. And she's like, no, my grandfather.
Yeah. And you're like, oh, man. Who was your grandfather? Toucan Sam.
Yeah. He steps in.
Girls,
ladies,
there's now something just for the both of you. It is fruit of your grandfather. Pause loops.
This is how we'll close out the show. There are more questions, but I think this is it.
You get to decide?
No, all right. You can
I'll do rapid. Come on, rapid round of the other ones, and then leave that last question.
All right. I'll go backwards then. What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Oh, I'd eat a Klondike bar because then I'd have two.
Are you dedicated to your job? That's a great question. I love that question so much. That should have been the one. Does John Saluga smell as dreamy as he looks?
I will honestly say that John Zaluga has no smell.
No smell. Not Fruit Loops. Not Grandpa After Shit. Just nothing.
I think you smell like Grandpa's
you know what? I'm gonna
Fruit
question.
Loops.
20 years from now, I'll be like, 40 years ago, these two girls. One said I smelled like a grandpa. One smelled like Fruit Loops. 20 years after that, this guy said I didn't smell like anything. It's gonna mess with me. It's gonna mess with me. I don't know what to do.
It's a question
Still,
for the
no
ages.
one has given an answer that I'm satisfied with.
I think you smell like Grandpa's Fruit Loops.
Well, here's the last question.
What that one time we were on set and I was talking to this girl. I'm going to try and remember the story. I don't think I've ever told it. So I pointed out one of our producers. I used to work with two producers who were very handsome. I felt like
Chase Dominic and Chris Bozek.
Yeah, every day I was like the elephant man at work with them. You know what I mean? Like I'm already not the most attractive, but next to these fucking hunks. It's like working with two of Gail's husbands.
That's rough. There's no way I can do that.
You can't do
Chris.
Yeah.
No way. The accent on that guy probably too.
Oh,
Gail's husband.
That's right. We haven't heard him.
Gail's husband. Oh my god.
I pointed to the one guy. I go, do you think he's attractive? And she was like, kind of. She was like, he kind of looks like Dracula.
Oh.
And I was like, what about the other guy?
Dracula's hot.
She goes, he kind of looks like the werewolf. And I go, oh.
That's
and I go, too. Which monster do I look like? No. She like takes a moment, a pause, and she goes, an old Chinese person.
What?
I was like, first of all, how do I look like that? Second of all, are they monsters to you?
Wait.
What?
Dracula, Frankenstein, and like that Chinese guy?
Mr. Wing from Gremlins.
I didn't know which one to be more shocked at, because before me saying like you think that Chinese people are monsters, but wait, I look like an older Chinese guy?
Lo Pan from Big Trouble in Little China.
Yes.
You could have been Lo Pan. You could have been Shang Tsung.
That guy scares
Kombat.
me. Nails, just long nails scare me.
That guy's terrifying.
Big Trouble in Little China, Superman 4. If you're scratching people with your nails,
yeah, it's dirty.
No,
business.
I can't do it. I don't like it.
Here's an Easter egg. That story took place while filming. Oh my God! Talk about tying it all together. It was the punishment where we made Q eat a turkey leg.
Oh wow! Yeah.
We did speed dating, and I was one of the speed daters.
As Jay just held up a turkey leg, by the way.
Oh shit! I should have mentioned that. Sorry.
I like that turkey leg. It's not somebody who knew how to carve a bird. Just somebody ripped the leg off, and everything came with it. I do the same thing, man, but I love it.
I need to figure out how to eat it. Wow, that was a fun moment. Okay, questions. Sorry.
You want the last? I mean, I feel like we're going out on a high note if we just end it. Do you really want the last question?
All right, let's just end it here.
Okay.
Just kidding. And then we keep going. And if we need to burp edit it, that's the edit.
I'm worried this might take a while. What are the top 3 funniest moments in your life?
Oh yeah, all right.
Okay, I'll tell one. Because there is probably
Is this the
funniest
top?
moment
Is this
of
the
all.
top one?
Oh.
This is the one.
Let me think it through because it's a bit of a TMI story. I don't think the person will mind. I'm not
The end of the episode is as safe as the bonus. I just want you to know that. You can say anything now. This is the last sketch on SNL, man. There's only a few people awake at this point.
10-1. I like this. One time I asked my girlfriend if I could pee on her. Now, I did not think that I was sexually into this, but how do you know? There's only one way that you know.
I'll try anything once too. I get you.
I'll try anything once.
I get you.
So, hey, can I pee on you? She says, sure. She goes, but we'll do it like in the shower.
That makes sense.
So that's like not so bad. So we're in the shower. And
that's where most videos of that take place. Just saying.
Now, I will start by saying that I am not in like a sexual mood. Like we're not like making out hot. I'm already starting to laugh that this is about to happen. And I'm like, okay. I go, okay. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pee on you now. And then I start just peeing on her, and she's like under the water, and I'm like making it go up and down her entire body, and she's like, no, stop. I am laughing so hard that I literally had to crawl out of the shower naked, just on the floor. It was the funniest moment of my entire life. I thank her for that.
Well, there you go. All right.
Yeah.
Dude, thanks for hanging out, man. I wish it was in person.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully soon enough, man.
Sucks.
But
hey, man, I feel like May is going to be a good time for everyone.
I think so too.
Knock on wood.
I think so too. Yeah.
May, June, for everyone, just hang tight. We're almost there. I know December and January is gonna be really bad.
Yeah, we haven't done a winter with this. We haven't done flu season with this. This is everything we were all worried about. Like this is the time. So
Thanksgiving was not a good indicator of people wanting to stay home. Like,
oh God, I was the black sheep this year. I didn't go. Everybody else did.
Oh, I didn't go either.
Yeah.
But the person that I just told that story about just texted me.
Just now?
How wild is that? And I just texted her, I just told the story about you. And then I just realized she's going to be like, what story?
I got to listen.
And now I have to make up another story that I told. Like,
yeah. Well, tell her about the other two funniest moments in your life. You keep answering that question with her. We got to wrap it.
Okay. Yeah, we could do this. We could do this forever.
Let's do it again soon, though.
How about here's a teaser?
Okay.
I have a box that I just took from my parents that have a bunch of like notebooks in it.
Yeah.
I can go through a notebook. In my head, it sounded so much better.
I'm trying to end this. You're introducing a notebook now.
Here's a new bit, guys.
The notebook.
I can go through an entire notebook. Let's see. All right. Before we wrap it up,
I really gotta pee, Jay Miller. I really gotta pee. Ciao. I really gotta pee. No.
Before you wrap it up, let's go into the JFK Memorial issue. Because my dad kept all these papers because he thought they'd be worth money. And then
Are they?
And then he gave them to me and was like, "Hey, see if any of these are worth money."
My wife saved the New York Times of Biden and winning, and it's and I'm like, this is. I was like, do you remember when you threw out your mom's newspapers? This is you're just doing this to our kids now. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, tell her just to download. Tell her there's a website.
Yeah.
So these are things, right, where it's like 4 days, like from the news, and you're like, wow, is this like in good condition? Is it worth money? But then it's also
All right, Jay is showing
Oh my
us.
God!
Jay is
What did my
showing us
dad
like
do?
newspaper
Why did
clippings,
he
but
rip
there's
it up before he
other
gave it?
pieces like pieces
I
of
think-
newspaper hanging off of it.
I think your dad was sending ransom notes.
My dad was a part of it. And
Those
he-
are his
I
That's
think your
just his
dad was the Riddler.
That's his alphabet collection.
Yeah.
his name was not in the paper, he saved it. Wow. I haven't opened this yet. Holy shit.
I gotta pee, Jay Miller. I drank like a 6-pack over here.
But no.
No, but we should end it. We've been going forever.
See,
Way too
that's
long.
what
We're
looking for.
done. Yeah.
Well, I'll just sit with this. I'll go through the box myself.
As you should, and then you come back with the good stuff you find. You call us when you find some comedy gold, man.
2 years from now. Guys, remember that box that I had? I have a journal, guys.
Shit. Come on. Yeah, I have a journal too. I've done over 300 episodes. I haven't cracked that open.
Give me a date, and we'll end it on this date.
All right. December 21st, 1999.
Wait, oh, no. What about today? What is today?
What about today? You wrote a journal before this podcast?
No, this is years ago.
Today's
Oh.
November 30th.
Well, that's
November
not today.
30th.
You're talking about today, years ago? What? This is nonsense.
November 30th.
What year is this?
What year is this? I think this is 2013. I had dinner with oh my God, Andrew WK came. Oh, this is where I did a show, and Andrew WK was there.
Wait, do you keep a journal every day?
Not as much as I used to.
Oh, dude, I'm mad at myself that I don't.
September 1st, you said? Well, that's when I wrote, really working on my body.
Nice.
There you go.
That was this past September? That's when that was happening?
No, this is
Oh,
7 years ago.
2013? Oh,
60
yeah.
I was doing 60 push-ups a day. Whoa.
Look at you. Look at you.
Wow. I'm sorry I didn't notice.
Wow, sorry, Jack LaLanne. I didn't realize
Wow.
you were so
Yeah, I'm sorry nobody noticed.
fit.
Got a cool number. And then I wrote yes, I wrote fatty freaked out. And I don't even know who I'm talking about. Who is fatty? Fatty freaked out on July 1st.
Fatty freaked out.
That I felt like I
That'd
needed.
be the name
So
of this.
great.
Yeah, that'd be the name of this episode.
Oh, the
Fatty
answer's in there.
Freaked
You
Out.
got to dig deeper. You wrote about Fatty before that.
I have to go back and find out who Fatty is. and then I'll
Fatty's gonna pop up again. There's no way that's the first time you wrote Fatty.
text you tomorrow and be like, you have to take down the bonus. I know who Fatty is. It's Fatty, and why did she freak out? Oh, guys, this was very fun. I haven't been on a podcast in so long, so I'm sorry that I don't want to leave, but
No,
I don't
Come
want to
back
either.
anytime.
It's fun to just hang out. I wish we could just hang out.
I was so happy to have
Yeah.
like something to do.
Yeah.
Felt like I was telling everyone, like, I got plans tonight, like out on the balcony. Hey guys, when are you guys going home? I got plans. I got something to do.
Remember Fatty?
Thank you guys so much for having me on. This was very fun.
Thank you for being
Thank
on.
you,
Always
man.
fun.
You know what, Jay? You can fit it
Where you should.
where you should it.
Okay.
Bye.
Wait, am I leaving?
We're all leaving.
No.
All right, yeah, get
Yeah.
out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Do I leave, or do you do, and then you guys do
Yeah,
a
me and
bit,
Chris,
or
we
is
just stay here and wait for somebody else to join us again. That's it.
this-
can't.